conseguir me dizer. Se você soubesse o que fazer, o que você faria, aonde iria chegar? Se pudesse escolher entre o bem e o mal, sei ou não sei. Se querer é poder, tem que ir até o final. Se quiser vencer. Hey, brothers!
Welcome to the season finale, but before we get to the vote, the final two has a speech, and Abigail, you're up first.
Jury, thank you. First, I want to say congratulations to everyone sitting here and everyone who made this season what it was. Coming into this game, I knew something very quickly. I was probably never going to be the person winning competition after competition. And instead of pretending to be something I wasn't, I leaned into what I knew I could do best. People. My game was relationships. My game was trust. My game was making people feel comfortable enough to work with me. Competition-wise, yes, I only won one head of household and one power of veto. I know that doesn't compare to some people sitting next to me. But Big Brother isn't only about competitions. Because if competitions alone won games, social strategy wouldn't matter. What I focused on every day was making sure people felt safe around me. I worked hard making sure paranoia didn't destroy relationships. When people were stressed, I listened. When people were upset, I helped calm situations down. When alliances were falling apart, I stayed connected. That social positioning is why I survived. People didn't want me gone because they trusted me. I built relationships across different groups instead of only relying on one alliance. And because of that, I made it all the way here. One thing I'm especially proud of, I was only on the block at Final 3, by default. That means for almost the entire game, people had opportunities to target me and chose not to. That doesn't happen accidentally. That happens because of relationships. A lot of social games are invisible. You don't always see them in competition statistics. You see them in conversations. You see them in trust. You see them in people choosing to keep you week after week. My strategy was never, how do I control every week? It was, how do I make sure I'm always included in the week? And I did that. I know my game was quieter. I know it wasn't flashy. But quieter does not mean weaker. I played loyal when I needed loyalty. I adapted when the house shifted. And I built bonds strong enough that people kept me safe. So tonight, I'm asking you to look beyond competition totals. Look at relationships. Look at trust. Look at positioning. Look at the fact that I made it here while barely ever being in danger. If you value social strategy, connection, and long-term relationship building, I hope I earned your vote. Thank you.
Lady, you're next. Jory. First off, thank you. No matter what happens tonight, sitting here at the end for the second time means everything to me. I came into this season with pressure that almost nobody else had. I was already a winner. I knew people would watch every move I made, expect perfection, and wait for me to fail. And somehow, I'm still here on day 100 plus without ever touching the block. I want to explain why. I did not play this game by accident. I play this game with strategy, relationships, timing, and heart. Competition-wise, I won 16 competitions, 8 head of households, and 8 power of vetoes, the most competition wins in the history of this show. But I don't want you to vote for me because I won competitions. I want you to vote for me because I knew when to win them. There are weeks I purposely let other people take power because winning every single week makes you a target. But when I knew I needed safety, needed control, or needed to protect my position, I stepped up. Week 2 is one of the biggest examples. Originally, Madison was the target. Most people were comfortable with that plan. But I looked deeper and realized Grant had connections, resources, influence, and the ability to become dangerous long-term. So instead of going with the easy move, I changed the direction of the week. That wasn't luck. That was reading the board early and taking out somebody before it became too late. Then there was Sarah. Right before Jerry, I knew I had to make a move that would reshape the game. Sarah was positioned well socially and strategically. Taking her out before Jerry changed relationships, changed trust structures, and opened pathways for me and my allies to move forward. Then there was Helena. Helena was a former winner. Everyone knew what that meant. Winners are dangerous because they know how to get to the end. I worked on my relationships and influence enough that I was able to help direct Canal toward taking out Helena. I didn't need to make the flashy move myself. I positioned myself so the move happened while protecting my own game. That's strategy. That was another hard move. People saw her as quiet. I saw her as dangerous socially. People trusted her. People liked her. And social threats are often the hardest players to beat because nobody notices them until it's too late. Taking out Girola gave me control back when I felt power slipping away. Then came Final Four. Canal. I think this was the move that defined my game. Everyone saw Canal as loyal, strong, and hopeful. I saw the only person left who could beat me in competitions. So when I had the opportunity, I took out the biggest competition threat left in the game. And then Final 3. Blake. Probably the hardest move emotionally. But I had to separate emotion from strategy. Blake had relationships everywhere. People loved Blake. I knew if I wanted the best chance to win, I had to remove the biggest jury threat left. That was the difference in my game. I wasn't greedy with power. I wasn't cocky with power. I respected power. When I won Ho, I used it carefully. When I won Veto, I used it intentionally. When I had influence, I used it strategically. Socially, I think my game speaks for itself. I built relationships with almost everyone in this house. People trusted me enough to tell me information. People wanted to work with me. And despite being a former winner, despite winning 16 competitions, despite controlling huge portions of this game, I never touched the block. Not one time. That means something. I know I'm emotional. I know I cried. I know I cared deeply. But caring did not stop me from making hard decisions. I proved that you can care about people and still play hard. So tonight, I'm asking you to vote for a game that combines strategy, social relationships, competition ability, timing, and adaptability. If you think that deserves your vote, thank you. And if not, I respect your decision 100%. No matter what happens, I'm proud of the game I played. These are votes for a winner. The winner gets $10 million. Because you are the pair made it in the final to the runner at $1 million, I will show the vote to see who voted for who. You need at least 7 votes to win. Jenny votes for Lena to win Big Brother. Angela votes for Lena to win Big Brother. Milo votes for Lena to win Big Brother. Milene votes for Lena to win Big Brother. Madison votes for Lena to win Big Brother. Kelly votes for Lena to win Big Brother. Stitch votes for Lena to win Big Brother. Chiroled votes for Lena to win Big Brother. Helena votes for Lena to win Big Brother. Leah votes for Lena to win Big Brother. Evelyn votes for Lena to win Big Brother. Canal votes for Lena to win Big Brother. Blake votes for Lena to win Big Brother. By a vote of 13-0, congratulations Lena on winning Big Brother. Both of you please come on out. Oh my god, I did it. I did it. I accomplished being a 2-time winner. I am so happy right now.
Congratulations. I am happy for you, your mum, Amelia, George and Rose, Maria, Amanda, Myra and all of our new friends are happy.
I thought it was never going to happen because of me being neurodivergent, but now it's my superpower. I hope you enjoy this amazing season.